Well, that was a mind and a half. Black Mirror Bandersnatch is a drama, mystery, sci-fi event film from director David Slade, the Black Mirror franchise, and Netflix. The movie stars Fionn Whitehead, Craig Parkinson, Alex Lowe, Asim Chaudhry, and Will Poulter. A young programmer makes a fantasy novel into a game. Soon, reality and the virtual world are mixed and start to create confusion. So this came out of nowhere. Netflix dropped the trailer on Thursday and then released this movie on Friday. Also in the trailer, they neglected to mention that this is a choose-your-own-adventure movie. That's right, you, the viewer, get to make decisions during the film that dictate and determine the direction of the narrative. Cool. And even better, it totally takes the pressure off this review, because there's a really good chance the movie you saw was totally different from the movie that I saw. So because of that, because you probably saw a very different movie than I did, I'm not really going to review the movie as far as story and acting and all that. I'm really going to review more the experience of watching the movie itself. Now, our main character is played by Fionn Whitehead. His name is Stefan, and he's developing a video game based on a choose-your-own-adventure novel called Bandersnatch. Now, the first couple decisions we're asked to make are very, very surface level. I don't think they actually impact the story in any way. We're asked, what song do you want to listen to, or what cereal do you want for breakfast? Naturally, I went with Frosted Flakes because they are, in fact, great. But as the story continues, the decisions that we're asked to make become more and more consequential. Now, Black Mirror has always been a show about technology, and I loved that it used technology to tell this particular story. And going into it, I was worried that it was going to come across as gimmicky, but fortunately, the decision-making is actually an absolutely important part of the story, so it really does work. Now, one of the main concepts of this flick concerns free will versus destiny. And the movie really presents both sides of the argument. We know that Stefan doesn't really have free will because we are controlling the narrative. But sometimes we'll make a decision that ends up in a dead end, and we have to go back and try again, eventually leading us to one of however many predetermined endings, suggesting there is also an element of destiny. It was always going to end this way no matter what we did. And I found that fascinating. Now, it can be frustrating at times, particularly when you reach a dead end. You have to go back, try again, and sometimes you're forced to rewatch footage you've already seen, or sometimes then it'll give you an option just to end it right now and skip to the end credits. So I don't even know if there is a definitive ending to this flick. Now, if you took out the decision-making and just sort of streamlined the plot and presented it as a regular Black Mirror episode, I don't think it would have been amongst the better Black Mirror episodes. However, the decision-making is so important and innate to the DNA of this flick, I don't think it would work without it at all anyway. Now, this is far from one of my favorite Black Mirror pieces, and I certainly wouldn't want them to use this structure going forward with Black Mirror. Charlie Brooker is such a good storyteller, it shouldn't be left up to me. You decide for me, Charlie Brooker. But for a one-off, I thought it was an absolutely fascinating experiment. Thought it was really cool. I'm really glad they did it. And I love that it was Black Mirror that did it too, Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Black Mirror Bandersnatch, and I think I'm gonna give Black Mirror Bandersnatch a...
He chose poorly.
Out of 10. So now, I wanna know, have you seen Bandersnatch? What did you think about it? What was your favorite decision you had to make? What's your favorite Black Mirror episode of all time? Whatever your thoughts in the comments below, let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. And because this is my last review of the year, I just wanna say to everybody watching, to everyone who has supported this channel since the beginning, or to anyone who just jumped on yesterday with the madness that was the Holmes and Watson video, thank you guys very much for supporting this channel. It means a lot to me. Going into next year, I hope to have some really cool news that I can drop, some new things going forward that I'm gonna try. So keep tuned in for that. I hope you guys all had very happy holidays. I wish you a great new year. I hope 2019 is amazing for all you guys. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.